Hey, what's up? It's Jackie. Okay, so first of all, I'm deciding that this shirt kind of wants to like be off my shoulder. That's just what it does. I don't know why. And secondly, I am wearing some, kind of different makeup today. I actually did a spring collaboration with, it was like a four-way collaboration with me and three other girls from YouTube, and we each did our own take on like kind of what the spring makeup trends are, and I chose there was like 10 we like read them out of what Cosmo said are the trends whatever for spring 2004, and I actually chose graphic liner and upper and lower lashes, which are both supposed to be a trend. You don't have to necessarily wear them together, but I think it always helps conceal the lash band when you have some black eyeliner under where your lashes are sticking to. So that is the look for today, but I decided that I was going to film another video in my series of makeup collection series, whatever. And are these lips not so fabulous? I got these on Etsy, and I will include the link because I can't remember off the top of my head the actual name of the store, but they were so cute and they were so inexpensive, and they literally came to my house like they were at my doorstep with like under a week. It was crazy. Okay, so I do not have a lot of bronzers. I was like pulling out my bronzers, and I guess I'm going to show you this other thing too, because I was just surprised. I thought I had way more. Okay, so if you guys watch me at all, I have talked to my Friday favorites about I've been using in particular the Milani Multitasking Face Powder in medium tan. Where is it? It's right in front of me. No, that's the tan one. I don't know where it... Oh, there it is. You guys, if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. I have, total ADD, and I can lose things like in literally an instant, because I'm just one of those people where I'm just so absent-minded about, like, I'll be doing something else and I'll have something in my hand and I just discard whatever's in my hand, like, wherever. I don't even think about it. If I'm going to do something else, I'll just set this down wherever and I'll lose it. Whatever, that's a tangent. So I've been using actually this mainly recently for my contouring. This is the Milani Multitasking Face Powder. I also use this in the shade Tan, which is a lighter shade, to set my makeup. I absolutely love this. This is actually could be used as like a powder foundation as well. The coverage on this is so fantastic. I find also that it doesn't give you that really powdery look that a lot of times you get with, like how face powder usually makes it look like you definitely have powder on. This has just got such a fine consistency. It seamlessly blends into your skin. I feel like it kind of just like covers all your imperfections. This is not even about a face powder, but this powder is so great. So anyway, I usually use my big e.l.f. Kabuki brush to put this on after my foundation, but what I've been doing is I've been contouring with this guy. This is not usually the brush I use, but my tendency to lose stuff, I don't know where the heck it is. So I usually use, okay, let me just find the damn thing. All right, here it is. This is the brush that I use to contour. It's one of these little Eco Tools brushes, and I bought this in the little like mini essentials kit, I think is what it was called. And it came with, I think, 5 brushes in total. But what I like to do is with this dark color, and they have these in darker shades too. So if you're looking for a contour color and you don't really, you can't find a nice matte bronzer, which is what you want to contour with, go ahead and pick yourself up a face powder in a darker shade. And I just really like this to contour with, so I feel like, you know, it's a good shade match. It's just one shade darker than what I use to set my foundation with. And then I buff it out. But I just really like the look that that gives me. So that is a good option if, you know, you're looking for a bronzer, can't find a good one. Really, try this face powder. It is terrific. Okay, I also have another thing that is not technically a bronzer, but I use it to contour. And actually, Melissa tested this on our Sensitive Sundays, you know, well, for our Sensitive Sundays video. And this is the CoverGirl Plus Olay Concealer in the shade Medium Deep. And when I first gave this to her, she said, you know, wow, I thought it was going to be really way too dark for me. But she loved the way it blended out. And that is the great thing about a cream contour. They are easy to blend. The way that I find that it works the best is right after I put my foundation on, before my foundation is really set, I'll go ahead and draw a line of this, and then I'll go ahead and blend that out just with my foundation brush, or I can use a little concealer brush. But I find that it gives you a really nice looking effect. It lasts a really long time because it kind of becomes your foundation. And then I'll still put a little bit of a darker, you know, I'll still go back in with that multitasking face powder, the darker one, in those areas just to kind of, you know, keep it all contoured the way I want it to. This is a really great one. This one is by NYC. This is their Smoothing Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the shade Sunny. So this is one of my lighter bronzers. There it is right there. It is a nice color though. This is really inexpensive, and I'm talking like $2–3 range, but this is really good. It's totally matte, as you can see, and you know, it's just one of those really nice colors. It's going to go ahead and work on most people. This is also a really nice and inexpensive bronzer. This is by Wet n Wild, and this is Reserve Your Cabana. And this, it looks a teeny bit shimmery in the pan, but it comes off nice and matte on your skin. So as you can see, it's a little bit deeper than the NYC one, and it's also really cheap, $2 or $3. And look at how much, you know, product that you're getting in here. It's a gigantic pan of it, and it comes with a case, obviously. I don't know what happened to it. These cases do have a tendency to break. You know, you're not paying for the packaging, but come on, ladies. With my other one, you can always put them in, like, I have a tutorial about how to make a DVD case into like a little DIY Z palette. So I put that one in there. That used to be in here. So that's kind of the, you know, the whole thing dissolves, but whatever, you know, it's no big deal. This is also kind of a lighter shade bronzer. This is by Pixie, and this is Subtly Sun Touched. And I got this in my Ipsy Glam bag, and it's very close to actually my natural skin tone. So it doesn't come off, there it is. It doesn't come off really dark on me, but it is a nice contouring color, especially if you're more fair skinned. For me, I use this more as like a setting powder when I was using this, but I really like that. Alright, this is one by Revlon, and I think they're discontinuing this, and that makes me really upset, but that's the buzz about this product, is that it's being discontinued. Okay, so this is they only have one shade of this, and they might have none shades of this now that it's being discontinued, but it's still worth a mention. If you can find it, it's a great bronzer. So it comes like this. Now there's 4 quads of coloring, and as you can see, between the lightest and the darkest, you know, there's a pretty big difference. But the nice thing about this, I don't tend to really use these shades individually as much as I'll go ahead and kind of run my brush over, you know, I'm usually using the darker two of these, but you can really customize exactly the color of contour. You can also blend out your contour. If you feel like your contour is a little too sharp on the edges, you can go in there with that lighter color, and that's going to help to blend your contour out and make it look a little more natural. So this is a really great option. I know that this was running between $10 and $12 when it was being sold, but I don't know. Try to find it. If you find it, snatch it up, because I think they're going by the wayside. Okay, so now I have got two of these little Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzers. And these are just both like little sample size ones. They smell like chocolate. And actually, the reason why I have two of these is Melissa gave me one of these because it was breaking her out. She couldn't use it at all for a contour. This is a beautiful bronze shade. It's a very nice, brown tone. It doesn't have too much red in it. I would put it on my lighter shade of bronzers. I mean, I think it's closest to the NYC shade right there. But, other than the fact that I find it to be like a little too light to contour, on those days where I don't really want to have such a heavy contour, but I still want to do like a full face of makeup, I will go ahead and reach for that. So that is good, but that's a more expensive option. I mean, I think a full size maybe runs $22. Okay, so now I have two of these NYX matte bronzers, and the one shade is in Deep Tan, which is right there, and then this is in the shade Deep. And I don't know how much it's going to come across on camera, but if you guys, the way they have these set up online, they don't carry this one in Ulta that I've been able to find. Somebody did find this. Somebody posted in my Plays Well with Makeup that they found this in like a CVS in this shade. This is the shade that works for me. It's the darker of the two shades. Okay, this is Deep and this is Deep Tan. So between the two of those, Deep works better for me. These bronzers range, I think, about $8 or $9, which is not bad because you're getting quite a bit of product. And the creaminess is there. They blend out really nicely. This is usually what I use for my contour most days. I've only recently just kind of switched over to the face powder just because honestly it was closer to me in the drawer than this was. Is that super lazy? Yeah, but whatever. I love this. The Deep is my favorite shade, but if you're a little bit lighter complected, you can go with medium tan or whatever, I don't know the full line of shades, sorry. Is that it? Okay, no, it's not it. Because I have two NARS bronzers, which is when I first started buying bronzers, this is what I was buying. And I was using them up so quick, because these are really, really soft. They're wonderful. I absolutely love them. They're expensive as heck. They're my most expensive bronzer for sure. And I feel like they really, there's the NARS ones. Okay, this is in Laguna and this is Casino. And I think that these colors are really similar and these colors are really similar. Well, I guess Laguna does not have as much red in as that Deep Tan color does. But in terms of quality and staying power, I think they're identical. I absolutely, I love the NARS ones to death, but, the next ones I think are just as good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.